Ladies and gentlemen, this is a KPI pro tip coming at you from Bondi Beach at dawn here in Australia. And Lucy from the UK has a question around pivoting or expanding into a new market and sector, and have I got any tips? Yes, I do. For anyone listening, first thing to do when you're looking at a pivot, don't stop what you're already doing. Don't stop driving hard. Often when someone makes the decision to move into a new sector or pivot into a new market, they lose a bit of enthusiasm for their first one or the one that they're currently working on. Don't kill the golden goose. Make sure you maintain that, keep that going strong. The second thing is a pivot's actually quite easy. It's just about going back to the drawing board through really the capstone pitch and the customer story. So who is this new market? What are their problems? And do you have the capacity and expertise to be able to solve those problems? The likelihood is that you're catering for a particular market already, and your same skills, talents, products or services could easily, with a bit of repackaging and a bit of tweaking, be applied to a different market. So for example, KPI, we started off just focusing on small 6 to 7 figure businesses. Now we're doing a lot of work in the corporate leadership space. It's the same product. There's only some very subtle tweaks to be able to help the leaders in organizations kind of get how this all fits into the corporate space. When looking at a new market though, I always recommend, just because I see this working at scale, super niching. Super tight micro niche. It's cheaper, it's a lot more efficient and easier to get people's attention. It's a lot easier to design a specific product that they're interested in. So a super tight micro niche where their products and therefore your services can be highly specialized. And there's 3 things you want to think about when determining your new micro niche that you're going to pivot into, whether it's a product pivot, whether it's just a new product launch to penetrate a new market. The first is, do they have the money to pay? Right, so are you targeting a market that can pay a premium for the quality products and services that you have to offer? Number 2, does what you do create a big uplift in that particular niche based on value? The example that I use, if you're a dietitian focusing on a healthy lifestyle and you're targeting vegan yoga instructors, odds are they're already going to have a pretty healthy lifestyle, so there's not much you can do to create a big uplift. It's the lifesaver, guys. Getting set up for the day. I love Bondi. So who is the niche? Whereas if those same naturopaths went to truck drivers, right, that's going to be a big uplift. Dietitians, I can't remember what I said. The third thing is, do you have an affinity with these people? Do you like them? Do you want to help them? Do you care about them? I love to think about it, would you like to host a dinner party or catch up for a glass of wine with them? Because I believe that if you don't care about your people, you're not going to have the creativity, drive and enthusiasm to really serve them. So niche. Do you have an affinity with the people? Can they pay? And can your product and service create a big uplift? I think if you focus on those 3 things and then extract everything else around the customer story and the pitching architecture, you're going to have everything you need for either a great product launch or a new pivot. Remember, pivot with a brochure. The product comes into existence when you can sell it. The best way to test into a new market is with a brochure. Go do that first. Based on that, I think you're going to have a good expansion. Good luck.